Hello, this is Duck Show Studios. Warning! This video contains my opinions. You have been warned. So, today we're going to review The Owl House. Now, The Owl House is my favorite Disney series of all time. It's better than all their live action garbage, and better than all their cartoons too. Now, don't get me wrong. They make great cartoons, and there's a lot of good ones out there. But in my opinion, The Owl House is the best. You may have your favorite, like whether it be the Gravity Falls or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or whatever, but in my opinion, The Owl House is the best one. So, The Owl House is amazing. When I first saw it, I saw the 10th episode, but then I saw the first episode on Disney Channel. And oh man, it blew me away. I loved that show so much. And let's get into it. The Owl House does great things, whether it be the voice acting, the stories, the animation. But the best thing, in my opinion, are the characters. So let's get cracking. So, there's Luz Noceda, the human, who is from the human realm, which is where we live. She loves witches and magic, and on her first day, at school, she got in trouble for her book report. We'll actually get into that when I talk about the first episode in a sec. Then there's Eda the Owl Lady, the self-proclaimed most powerful witch on the Boiling Isles. She is the most powerful witch on the Boiling Isles because she can do all kinds of magic and isn't in a coven. But because she's not in a coven, she is being hunted by Emperor Bellows, who is quite the menacing villain, like really menacing. And then there's King, my favorite character, because he's just so funny. He is the king of demons, but he had lost his crown of power and shrunk into a cat-like creature. And he is just so funny. He has some of the funniest lines like, "Who dares intrude upon I, the king of demons?" And like, "Soon, Mr. Ducky, we will drink the fear of those who mocked us." And then one day in season 2, all his stuffies are on a couch, and his stuffed rabbit is there, Francois. And he's like, "Luce, I think Francois is starting a rebellion." And yeah, Francois is just a toy rabbit, and it's just so funny. He's just so funny. And then there's Hootie, who's another really funny character, who's the Owl House himself, who they don't really like, and they don't really, like, the characters don't really like him, it seems, and don't really want to hear him talk. So he's like, there's one scene where he catches Lilith in the forest, and he's like, "Guess who found a magical friend in the forest? It was me!" And then he drops Lilith. There's Lilith, Eda's sister, who is the head of the Emperor's Coven and wants to capture Eda. And then there's Willow, who I relate to a lot. Her magic came on late, and she's looked down upon by the other students at the school. And then there's Gus, who's a human expert. And yeah, there's a bunch of other characters too. They're all great. And there's actually, I didn't think it would ever happen this soon. There's an LGBTQ relationship in a Disney cartoon. Like, I didn't think this would ever happen so soon. Like, I didn't think so, but it's great, it's there. And now let's get into my favorite episode, the first one. So the first episode is quite good, and I love the message that it's good to be different. I really like it. So the plot is that Luce gets in trouble about her book report because she let live snakes out, and her mom's like, "What were you going to do with this?" That was for the Act 3 closure, and that was a firecracker. And then Luce is gonna go to summer camp. Think Inside the Box summer camp. And then she follows Albert, Eda's palisman, who took her Good Witch Azora book through a magical door to the demon realm. Eda will only let Luce back if Luce helps her get King's crown from the Kingformatorium. And yeah, it's really good. My other favorite episode is, I think it's called Who's Knocking on Hootie's Door. It's from season 2. The funniest part is definitely, I'm not going to say why he says it, but it's like, "Who And it's just so funny. And yeah, the humor is great. That's another thing. The show is just so funny. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It's just so hilarious. And yeah, the stories are top notch too. And yeah, I love The Owl House. I give it an 11 out of 10. Flawless. Thanks for watching.